Hello and welcome back. It is me, and today we're discussing trial by jury, what it is, and what my personal experience was. And we are continuing with challenges, of course, and as I said last time, we will skip Glass Cannon and swap it in order with 19, that way every other challenge stays in order. Because I'm OCD like that, I guess. I don't know. I'm not actually OCD. But, you know. When life gives you lemons, you have a jury trial. So, a jury is a body of people, like not a physical body, mind you, a spiritual body. No, it's a body of people who convene to hear evidence, make findings of fact, and render impartial verdicts. Hopefully. What am I doing? I have lemon. Lemon this, idiots. So, make findings of fact and render impartial verdicts, or sometimes even set a penalty or a judgment, although usually that is done by judges instead. Jury trials are used in a significant number of serious criminal cases in many common law judicial systems, so it will help to define what a common law judicial system is. Let me start by defining a civil law judicial system. The civil law judicial systems go back to the Roman Empire. There are others in history as well, but there is an unbroken chain, at least, that goes back to the Roman Empire. Because, as I said last episode, Roman law was practiced in Europe, Western Europe at least, until the 1800s. Uh-oh. I hope that got you. I think it got him. Pound of flesh, no. But ocular rift, yeah. Nice. So, civil law judicial systems, again, there's a direct inheritance, I'm not sure what the best word to use there is. A direct chain of civil law judicial systems that go back to the Romans, and you can generally describe a judicial or a civil law judicial system as a system where legal codes or statutes determine just about everything. So, if you ever have a question about what is legal or what is illegal, there are laws that you can point to that specify what is and is not illegal. Came right to me. A common law judicial system, by comparison, which derived from the Norman conquest of England in 1066 and was common to all of England's courts, that's why it's called common law, ends up putting a lot of emphasis on precedent, on prior cases and their determinations first. There can be still statutes, of course, and clearly written legal codes and all of that, but the majority of what does or doesn't fly in those court systems, and man, I wasted a bomb. Whoa, okay. But generally, what does or doesn't work is determined, again, by previous court cases and their determinations, rather than any actual codified codes. Sorry, I'm not a legal person. I'm not legal eagle. I apologize. Let's see. Okay, hey bud. Can I use Lemon Mishap on you? No, I can't. Great. Wonderful. Ooh. No! No, 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 no. Good, good, good. Bye-bye. Oh, little brimstone. I might take that, actually. Hey, bud. I don't mind you. Anyway, I'm not going into the depth of the nuances between the two legal systems or anything. I'm just mentioning both of them to point out the fact that... Oh, very nice. Trial by jury. Oh, thank you for making a bridge for me. Pointing out that trial by jury actually comes from common law legal systems. At least as we understand trial by jury today, it derives from common law legal systems. Although many civil law legal systems have also, at least in part, adopted trial by jury, even if it's not as significant a part of their legal system. Hope that makes sense. Oh, I missed the penny. Ah, thank you, demon baby. Butter? No thanks. Okay. I don't have enough money to really make the shop worthwhile. Unfortunate. Oh. Hey, Endless Nameless. Not bad. I do want to do this, because that seems good. Oh, that is very good. I'd rather have no never again. So again, it is from common law judicial systems where we get the modern concept of a trial by jury. But as it turns out, there are a number of ancient conceptions of trial by jury. The only one I'm going to mention here, because this isn't meant to really be a history video, is the ancient Greeks observed trial by jury. Can I get you... Come on, come on, come on. Whoa. Let me see if I can get you on the way in. No. Okay. Come on. Uh-huh. Oh. Okay, here's what I do. I need to pull you all the way up and then pull you down. I don't think that worked. I can't... There's no real... Oh! I did get it! Yes! And I need to spin the same direction. There's no real centripetal force in this game, but there kind of is. It's very rough, though. Anyway, I can't believe that worked. And I can't believe I got butter. Get it? I'm making jokes now. Anyway, I do have a lot of actual stuff to talk about. I'm just in a jokey mood right now. I don't know why. Okay. So, the ancient Greeks did trial by jury kind of like this for most normal cases. They would, by lot, appoint 500 jurors. They didn't really call them jurors, of course, but 500 of them. Cigarettes, that is. That is not what they're called, to be clear. But that in capital cases, they would appoint either 1,001 jurors or 1,501 jurors, which is a lot. And I would like duality, I think. I don't care that much about my build, but yeah, I think I'm satisfied. I will go check out the shop. I am low on health, if you couldn't tell, so yeah. Health, maybe an item, would be perfect. PhD. I'll buy the PhD. What is it? Not bad, not bad. Now, can I scrounge up 1 penny? I cannot. Can I scrounge up a penny over here? No. That wasn't even the secret room? Uh-oh. Where's the secretive room? And can I unlock it with this? I guess I can't. Well, there goes the whole idea of getting health, I guess. Oops. Well, moving on. Let's see. Modern juries, again, done with the history lesson. Sorry if you're here for history lessons, I know I've done a lot of those. But modern juries, whoa. Again, are responsible for finding facts, whereas the judge determines the law, ultimately. There, no, whoa, that was so close. Yeah, that's good, that's good. That's very good. I love Little Brimstone. Phew, okay. Usually, the jury themselves, in a case, only determines guilty or not guilty, if it's a criminal case. Despite common belief, you never pronounce anyone innocent. That is not the point. The point is whether there's enough evidence to convict or not enough evidence to convict. So guilty or not guilty. And maybe someone could be innocent, but again, you can't really prove innocence, you just assume it. That was sick. In the good way. Ah, big, big. Let's see. I've mentioned some of these things several times in a row now. I fully realized that. So, I'm sorry, but this is just the way I wrote the notes for today. Good, good. Whoa. That's a lot of nickels. It was 2 nickels. That is better than none. Please don't be greed. Okay, it's not greed. Health up. That's what I wanted to see. Well, okay. I looked at my notes. My bad. Mea culpa. So in the United States, I'm going to talk about just the US for a bit. Actually, it's going to be my focus not just today, but tomorrow as well. I am continuing the topic of juries over 2 days because I think there is that much to talk about, and also these challenges only end at Mom's foot. So in the US, every year there are about 15,000 trials by jury in the state courts, the various state courts, and federally speaking, there are about 5,000 per year. I don't actually know what year that data comes from, though, so full disclosure there. Ooh. Okay. So jury trials are not as frequent as you might expect, given what people tend to know about the US, even from other countries. It is the right of all citizens to have a trial by jury if they so request it. However, that is typically not done. I should have given more context for why 150,000 a year is small, because I did not look up how many total court cases there are each year. But also, the vast majority of criminal court cases end up with some sort of plea deal anyway. So a jury really isn't necessary, and I have a choice to make. I don't like choices. Top or bottom? Top. Okay, I need to pay attention a little bit in this room. Okay, and then where are you? There you are. Whoa! Oh, he did get me. I thought I... Ah! Oh well. 2/3 of all jury trials are criminal in nature in the US again. Ah! That was evil. It homed in on me. The remaining 1/3 are either civil cases or other, because there are more than just the two. Let's see. Ah, I walked into that one. I think I actually prefer the Loki 2 fight over the Loki 1 fight, only because I don't like the little wandering thing. It distresses me. Yay! Health. Okay, there is no need to fight the angel here for once, because I have duality. But I will take the soul heart. Bye-bye. And here's something fairly unique to the US. All criminal jury trials must have a unanimous verdict in the end. If you don't have a unanimous verdict, then it is a hung jury, it is a mistrial, and it needs to be tried again until some jury does come to a unanimous decision. I'll talk tomorrow about the advantages and disadvantages to a jury trial, but for today, let me just end the lecture part by saying that it makes sense as a fundamental human right, I think. Even if it's not always the smartest way to handle the judicial system, handle judicial verdicts, and is absolutely prone to biases and such, which we'll talk about tomorrow. I have some good things to say about juries, though. It's not all negative. But, again, I think it makes perfect sense as a right to be judged by a jury of your peers, you know? Ooh. But now it's story time. I went to jury duty, and story time might not last very long here. I had jury duty, like 2 years ago, I want to say? No, maybe just 1 year ago. Time flies when you don't pay attention to time. Ah, great. And it ended in a mistrial, not because the jury was hung or for any other standard reason, but because, of all things, the defense attorney had a health emergency. And the way that juries work with juror selection and all that, they have you come in for a maximum set number of days that they expect the trial to take. Oh, great. And if they go over that amount, then they'll have to retry it because they've taken you away from your jobs and your families and your lives. Well, not really your families, typically, but your jobs, certainly, for, a set number of days. And if they're unable to come to a unanimous decision in that time, then yeah, it needs to be tried again, because you can't reasonably expect all of those average citizens, those randomly selected citizens, asterisk for tomorrow, to make that sort of commitment. So yeah, that was very interesting. I won't say anything about the nature of the trial itself too much, other than it was an SA trial, and it was very fascinating to see some of the jury biases appear. After it was declared a mistrial and myself and the rest of the jurors discussed it a little bit, it's like, oh, they were kind of right about some of the biases to expect. Anyway, that'll do it for today. Be prepared for tomorrow for part 2 on juries. Juries. Oh, and I forgot to even mention that civil law comes from jus civile, which I talked about yesterday too. So that's pretty neat. Or maybe the day before. The day before. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you learned something, and hope to see you again tomorrow. That was kind of awkward. Take care.